text, call her and say this. Look, I don't know what's going on, sis. I really don't know who to trust, girl. It's crazy, but please just give me some time. Tell the subscribers that, you know what I mean, I'm good, I'm okay. I'm just getting myself together. Once I get myself together, I'll be back. You could have used Tasha K, since she's a huge platform. You could have used her as a means of communication to your subscribers. Don't raise hairs. Don't do anything to make her feel like you're looking into her, even though you are. You know what I mean? A little smooth manipulation would have worked.
Sunset.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into my channel. It's your girl Nesha, back in the cup once again. So word around town is that Candice from Daytime Tea Time is a liar, okay? Now, this is not my thoughts. This is not how I feel, okay? This is what people are saying, okay? There's been interviews done. There's like this whole smear campaign going on. I really don't mess with it. I feel like it's wrong, especially because we haven't heard Candice's side, but whatever. I posted a few videos from Candice's IG story, okay? The reason why I posted those videos is because I went looking on YouTube trying to find a response from Candice. She never did respond on YouTube. So then when I went over to her IG and I noticed that she had a story and she was talking about the situation and she had a response for Tasha K's interview that she did with 7 Stars, I was like, okay, let me post this on YouTube because there's a lot of other people, I'm sure, that don't know about this story and they want to hear what Candice has to say. So I posted it. That video did pretty good. Thank you guys for all of the support, okay? But this is it. This is not about me. This is about Candice from Daytime Tea Time. I just wanted her voice to be in the YouTube streets because a lot of people have a lot of things to say, but nobody is really waiting to hear what she has to say. So then I posted that video and everybody was like, what the hell is going on, Nesha? I need you to explain to me. I would have preferred you to do a video to talk about it, break it down for me. So here you go, okay? I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. I don't know everything. I don't know all of the steps. I'm just going by what I have been able to gather. Candice from Daytime Tea Time. She did an interview with Avion Fallstar's manager, okay? Now, this interview followed Tasha K's interview with Avion Fallstar. Or Vibes or whatever. That's what he's calling himself nowadays. Now, if you don't know who he is, literally, y'all, he's the one that sings like Brian McKnight. Go back to my channel. I think I talked about him a few times. You can even Google him, okay? We're not going to discuss him like that right now. We're just going to give you guys the foundation of where all this started. So, Tasha K did an interview with Avion Fallstar, and he basically had all these claims about Wendy Williams' husband and how they had a relationship. And he goes into great detail, okay? So he does that, and then Candice from Daytime Tea Time ends up doing an interview with his former manager, okay? Actually, it's supposed to still be his manager, but she does the interview, and the lady basically says, oh, you know what, how can he be in another contract when he's still in my contract? Basically trying to say that he's a liar. She doesn't believe any of these things happened regarding Wendy Williams' husband, and she just had a lot to say, okay? Now, Tasha K's video went viral, and the reason why I feel like it went viral is because all that stuff he had to say in there. I mean, he was detailed, very graphic. It was a very funny video, right? That's why I feel like it went viral. Anyway, within that initial interview that he did with Tasha K, I still felt like something wasn't right. I couldn't put my hand on it, still can't. But, you know, I just felt like something wasn't. So when I saw Daytime Tea Time's video come out, the exclusive she had with the manager, I said, okay, well, we probably getting somewhere. Even though I really fully didn't believe what his manager had to say, it just kind of helped to fill in some of the blanks, some of the voids. So anyway, she does this interview. She expects this interview to go viral just as Tasha K's did, I'm assuming. But it really didn't do so good. It was like 190,000 views, okay? Right now it's at like 200 and something thousand, and I think that's just because people are trying to go back to the interview to see where all this transpired, okay? So then people started to feel like Candice from Daytime Tea Time was a little jealous of Tasha K because, look, sis went viral, you didn't go viral. Not only that, Tasha K posted on her Instagram debunking everything that the manager that you interviewed said. At the last sentence, she kind of just told you, hey, you did a good job on the interview. But this was after you done said everything to debunk the interview. It attacks her credibility as a blogger, as a journalist, I believe. You know what I mean? That's what happened. That's what I believe. You can't give me a compliment after you done basically debunked everything that I did and I called myself vetting this story. So then, after that, apparently behind the scenes, Candice reached out to Tasha K and she's like, look, I need you to take that down, sis. If you respect me, you respect our friendship, take that down. This is why you should take that down. Apparently, they were on the phone for about an hour discussing why it should be taken down. Tasha K then says, you know what? I'll go ahead and take it down. We agree to disagree, but I'll take that down for you. You know, I'm respecting the friendship, whatever, I'm going to take that down. After Tasha K thinks about it, she's like, oh, hell no, I'm not taking it down. I'm going to repost it. So she puts it back on social media again. Even though you tagged Candice from Daytime Tea Time on the post, you still debunked everything that she said, which made if you're a critical thinker, you're like, well, if she debunking everything she said, I'm not going to watch it because you basically just lied. You know what I mean? So even though Tasha may have felt that this, tagging Candice would have made people go over and view the video to see why Tasha is debunking it, there are thousands of people that will not. So I can understand why Candice was upset with what Tasha K did. Candice from Daytime Tea Time, y'all, I'm just going to call her Candice. You will know right now she's from Daytime Tea Time, okay? We're not going to just keep saying from. We're not going to keep doing that. So Candice, then I guess she comes up on some new information, some exclusive information. And this information is supposed to change the public perception of Wendy Williams. Basically, she's not as innocent as we think she is. I am changing the way I look at her, and this is why. But just let you know, this is going to be coming out. I'm not going to tell you when. Just have your notifications on. Have your subscribe if you're not subscribed. But there's some tea coming, and you guys are going to understand why I used to look up to her. So then, shortly after she did that, there started being issues with her YouTube channel. People could not subscribe. People could not turn on notification bells. It just started going all, whack. Everything was compromised, okay? So then after that, she posted on her Twitter. She started posting on her Twitter saying, okay, well, this subscriber is saying there's an issue, and this other one is saying there's an issue. Like, what's going on with my channel? Please tell me the people from Wendy Williams are not trying to come from my channel, okay? So then, finally, she posts on her community feed on YouTube, I believe. And when she made the first post, she was just basically saying she can't be brought. She has this tea. She's bringing it. Basically reiterating, just have your notifications and everything on. Then after that post, we see another post from her to where she's saying, she's alleging that she has been hacked and that F everybody associated with the Wendy Williams story, meaning Tasha K, Charlamagne the Guy, Avion Foster, Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter. I mean, she named them, specifically named them. She wanted them to feel that, okay? So she says basically F everybody associated with the story. Everything has been compromised. Her security is compromised. She doesn't know when she'll be able to explain everything, but eventually she will. When she posted that on YouTube, people were like, no, this can't be Candice because Candice don't even talk like that. She's nice, sweet, classy, and honestly, I can vouch for that particular perception of Candice because she used to have a vlog channel and I followed that and I actually watched her videos and the posts seemed like two different people, but once I actually reread the post and I looked at how she capitalized some words and other words was just like regular lowercase, I was like, that is Candice. Because if you notice in her titles, she'll have the words and then she'll capitalize specific words like to stand out or whatever. She even talks like that. If you look at her previous community feeds, she types like that. That was definitely Candice. So when on one of her posts, I said, this is definitely not Candice. That was before I actually looked into it. And so then I removed the post because I was like, oh hell, this is or the comment. And I was like, this is definitely Candice that's speaking this way because she's pissed off. But why is she pissed off? Tasha K sees this FU post just like the rest of us. She's like, hold on, what the hell? Behind the scenes. So she reaches out via text to Candice and she's like, Candice, what's going on? Are you okay? Is there any way that I can help you? Blase, blase, blase. Candice doesn't respond until several text messages later. And when she does respond, it's just basically saying, you know, don't take offense to this, or wait, with all due respect. Then she said some disrespectful shit like people normally do. And basically saying, I don't care how you feel, but this is what's going on. Allow me time to figure this out. I don't know who to trust. She reiterates what she puts on her post. So that is Candice. A lot of people were like, no, it wasn't Candice. She doesn't talk like that. Just look at the way the post is. Look at her previous posts. Look at the titles of her videos. That is the way that she texts. And that's definitely Candice. So when she does that, Tasha gets a little pissed off, as she should have. Because you're going to say F me. You're going to imply that I did something to compromise your channel. You're going to imply that I did something to, as I'm supposed to be your friend, but I'm doing something to harm you and your family. You owe me an explanation, sis. What's going on? Even if you felt like, you could have just, even if you couldn't give me full details, you could have been like, oh girl, well, this is what's going on. My channel could potentially have been hacked. I don't know who did it, who's responsible for it, but, and call. Don't respond via text. Call her and say this. Look, I don't know what's going on, sis. I really don't know who to trust, girl. It's crazy, but please just give me some time. Tell the subscribers that, you know what I mean, I'm good, I'm okay. I'm just getting myself together. Once I get myself together, I'll be back. You could have used Tasha K, since she's a huge platform. You could have used her as a means of communication to your subscribers. You know what I mean? Even if you felt like she helped compromise the situation, in the background, I would have been like, okay, you know, I'm still looking into you, but at least notify my subscribers that I'm okay. Don't raise hairs. Don't do anything to make her feel like you're looking into her, even though you are. You know what I mean? A little smooth manipulation would have worked. But if you truly felt like she did something to compromise your channel, I personally don't think she did. But let's continue. So she does that. Tasha K gets pissed off. 7 Stars ends up in it because she saw those posts just like we did. She reached out to Tasha K, what's going on with sis? Tasha K explains to her, sends over text messages that basically prove, look, I tried to reach out to her. She's not responding to me. This is what she said. 7 Stars comes and exclusively tells the viewers what's going on from Tasha K's perspective. Because at this particular time, Candice isn't responding to anybody, okay? She said they don't check up on her, nothing. She was pissed, right? So then 7 Stars comes, she gives the information, everybody's like, okay. 7 Stars still at this particular time don't know who to believe or what to believe. She just, you know, genuinely wishes that Candice is okay. She knows that Candice, you know, has small kids, that Candice has a lot on her plate. You know, she basically tells us that we're just going to play it all out. Everybody will see at the time that Candice comes out and tell us what's going on. So then Armand Wiggins does a live, and basically he dragged Tasha K, 7 Stars, Candice. He went on a dragging session. And the reason why is because he felt like Candice is dumb. And the reason why he felt like that is because everybody warned Candice about Tasha. And, you know, basically the same thing that happened with Lovely T is happening to Tasha. This is not, or to Candice. This is not my words. These are his words. And so basically that's why he felt like she was dumb. And so he literally went on this long 2-hour dragging session. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first part just to see what everybody was shocked about. And then I went on by my way. After that happens, Tasha K gets pissed because she doesn't like how Armand Wiggins dragged Daytime Tea Time, doesn't like how he, you know, Tasha don't give a shit how you feel about her, but she really didn't like how you know, drag Daytime Tea Time. So then Tasha K is like, look, let me come out here and protect my brand because people are still dragging me, trying to say that I'm the reason why Candice's emails and YouTube channel is compromised, that it's not true. Let me come out and let me do this interview with 7 Stars. So that was the second exclusive from 7 Stars with Tasha K, and it was an actual interview this time. Now, throughout the whole interview, Tasha K basically, oh, babe, I skipped a part. Hold on. There was naturally, right, when we realized that there's something was going on with Candice, everybody flocked to Tasha K. And they were like, Tasha K, what's going on with Candice? You know, she is tripping. Like, somebody posted on her YouTube feed. We know that's not her because she don't type like that. what the hell's going on. Tasha K didn't respond until this one person said, okay, so now you hacking channels. And so then she was being a little sarcastic. She said she didn't mean anything by it, but then Tasha K responded to it and basically said, y'all quit. I've tried to reach out to her several times. She's not responded to me. There is that age difference there. Sis is younger than me. She's 10 years younger than me. I handle stress differently. So I'm going to allow her to go through what she's going through. I'll be here when she's ready. She'll bounce back in no time. Just basically a sweet, mature, respectful response to the subscribers to let you know, look, I don't know what's going on with her, but let's keep her in our prayers, okay? So that had happened. So now Tasha K is in the interview, and she basically regurgitates everything that was in that post to that subscriber that said, okay, you hacking channels now. But what I did not like about that interview was when they started talking about the girl has 3 kids under 3. Now, mind you, I watched her vlog channels, which since she has deleted all of those videos because she didn't want, just for security reasons, right? She has all these subscribers right now. She don't want people going over there knowing how her kids look, trying to talk about her child. You know, people, trolls are real, okay? And they will make you feel some sort of way if you allow them to. So what she did to protect her family, she just removed all the videos. So I already knew she had these 3 smaller kids. So basically they start talking about the 3 kids, and they talk about the husband, that Candice has this business, you know, it's a lot on her plate. Oh yeah, I called her, and this was 7. She was like, yeah, I called her, and she seemed a little frustrated. You can hear the babies crying in the background. And you know, I just felt like at that particular time, it was team too damn much. We should have left it at Tasha, what happened from your perspective? Tasha tells us her perspective. Then naturally, 7 would just keep the conversation going by asking the questions that the viewers want to know, and then leave it at that. All of the small talk about the girl's kids, her business, maybe it being too much for her, I felt like it could have been omitted from the whole interview, because it just then at that particular time, it got like a girl talk. You know, let me say this. It's one thing to be sitting there, y'all on the phone together, to my, yeah, girl, you know, she got these kids and she can't handle this and that. Yeah, girl, that's what it seemed like to me. It became not so professional and more of the girl talk thing, because y'all can't confirm that this is the reason why Candice is acting like this. You can't confirm that. So I feel like that should have been omitted from the interview. Tasha just basically, you know, covered herself, covered her business, covered her brand. She didn't want people thinking that she was that type of friend to Candice, because yeah, things happened with Lovely T in the past, but that is different from this. This is completely another story. Like, we're not like that. Like, it's different. So then 7 ends up coming back after she finally gets Candice on the phone. And so Candice was a little bit nervous, very paranoid, didn't really want to talk to Tasha. It was a little, you could tell that there was something going on, but she wasn't really opening up fully to 7. And my guess is because she really couldn't trust 7. 7, not that 7 is like the middleman here. You know, she loves and respects both parties. Because I know this, being Candice, because I know this, I'm going to be careful about what I tell you, because you're just going to go back and tell Tasha. And I'm sure this is how Candice was thinking. So she's on the phone and she's like, look, you know, sis basically saying all these things, you know, all I asked her to do was give me 24 hours. I didn't want her to come out and do the interview and blase, blase, blase. So, right, Candice is basically just going over everything that she had said on that first live that I posted to you guys from her IG page, her IG story. Now Candice is, or not Candice, but 7 is starting to feel like she really doesn't trust Candice, because it doesn't seem right. How are you hacked? You couldn't have been hacked, because you're still able to do a post. You're still able to get on IG. You're still able to do these things. It's not making sense to Candice. Nor did it make sense to Tasha K, because Tasha K was like, nah, I don't think she's hacked, because, you know, if she really was, she wouldn't be. How would they be able to hack your Google? Because you got to go through all of these different security measures in order to log into the account. I really don't think she's hacked. Not only that, I actually tried to reach out to her. Actually, Her husband, Tasha K's husband, even tried to reach out to her and say, look, I can help you. I have such and such background. I'm able to come over there and do what I need to do in order to assist you. Apparently, they stay about 3 miles away from each other. So he could have been a really good source of help for her. Not only that, Candice's husband is in IT, according to Tasha K. So you had all of this assistance that you could have had if you were actually hacked. So let's do this. So basically that happens, right? So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Tasha K says that, look, I've done what I can. The girl said, F me. I'm done with friends. I'm not doing YouTube friends anymore. It's just over and done with. I've tried my best. She's burnt me. I don't allow everybody to get close to me. She got close to me knowing how I feel about friction and tension like this, and she still burnt me. So with that said, I'm just gonna have to let that one go. So basically, you know, Tasha is like, look, listen, I can't do these friends anymore. And my thing is, she said it in Seven's live, she said it on her community feed. I just hope Seven takes heed to that, because Tasha is not, you know, there's a lot of people in my comment section saying, look, Seven really think that Tasha really down for her, that she can be good friends with Tasha. And there's other people saying, okay, 7 stars is next up. She's the new Candice. Here's my thoughts on that. 7 stars, don't think that you and Tasha finna be best friends. Take it for what it is. Take it at face value. She said she does not want any more YouTube friends, and that's just what it's gonna be. Yeah, y'all can still be cool, chat, get stories and interviews and shit like that, but she did say it's not gonna be that. So make sure you have that understanding with yourself. Don't start expecting something that you won't get from her. I'm just saying that, okay? So then now, Toxic Diamond and 7 Stars, they do a live together, and they're basically saying that the real reason Candice is not able to get on her YouTube is because she has these strikes, these community strikes, and basically that's restricting her from posting on her community feed, on her YouTube live. Like, it's just restricting everything that she does. And they're saying that this is because of Wendy Williams' content that has been in her previous videos. I don't feel like the community strike scenario that they're trying to, that narrative they're trying to paint is the case, because if you go to Candice's YouTube right now, you'll still see clips of Wendy Williams shows in her videos. And if you were truly having a strike based on those videos, then those videos wouldn't still be available for everybody to see. So I don't think that's the case. And even when she said that she was hacked, she was still able to post. So if by that logic that she had those community strikes, she wouldn't have been able to post that either. Like, all of that would have been restricted, to my understanding. Not only that, she wouldn't have these custom thumbnails on her YouTube channels. There's a YouTuber named Nicole Tyler. If you go to her YouTube, if it's still like that, I don't know if it's changed yet, but you'll notice that she does not have a custom picture, nor does she have those custom thumbnails. And the reason why is because you're not able to do that. All of that stuff is restricted. So if we're gonna say it's because she has these community strikes, it's not adding up, sis. Like, she's still able to do certain things that you wouldn't be able to do with the YouTube strikes. Now, some people will say, well, it's because she's bigger, she has certain privileges that we don't have. Maybe that's the case. And if that's your argument, please tell me down below as to why you feel that way. But other than that, that is my stance on it. I don't agree with that narrative. I do not believe she has these strikes that are basically limiting her ability to post and stuff on YouTube. I don't think that's it. That's just like with Tasha K, when all that stuff happened and people started saying, oh, Tasha K, it's mute Tasha K. She's not able to post live and everything. Tasha K didn't post live because she didn't want to post live. Let's get that understood. Because even when she came and posted live, people ain't have nothing to say, because what's up? Like, you said I couldn't post, I'm posting. What's good? Honestly, Toxic Diamond has her previous history with Candice. We can't expect, that's biased. We can't expect Toxic Diamond to really have anything positive to say about Candice. And, you know, what I feel like is happening now, I'm going to end this because I really feel like this video is getting long. What I feel like is happening is it's like this smear campaign going on right now, and I don't like it. That's another reason why I posted those YouTube lives, or those Instagram lives from Candice's page, because there's everybody doing this, but Candice is like this, just there. Like, she can't respond, because if she could, she would say something. And maybe it is because she got hacked. I don't really feel like it's because she has those community strikes. And I just told y'all why I don't feel like that. But so I posted those videos as to her response to the Tasha K interview. Her response to Tasha K saying she doesn't even want any more friends. Her response to Tasha K saying that she's taking a break because Tasha K feels like the last live she did was piss poor. Her words. I feel like Tasha K did good, as she always does good. That's my opinion. People may feel how they feel about Tasha K as an individual, but I'm able to look past that. That's like people in your normal life. Yeah, there'll be people that does certain crap that you don't like, but for the most part, I'm able to look past that and see the content, or see the person, or see whatever it is. And I still like the content. I still like being entertained by her. As well do Candice. I've been subscribed to Candice since when she had like 30,000 subscribers. So I'm not gonna stop being subscribed to them or stop supporting them because of whatever's going on right now. Let's just get that clear, because there's a lot of people saying they're gonna unsubscribe to Candice because they feel like she's lying. How can you come up with this conclusion when you haven't even heard her side of the story? She's being restricted on what she's saying. She said that it's a legal matter. I'm just saying, give the girl the benefit of the doubt before you go and really like make this conclusion and you haven't heard her full story. Now, if she comes out and she says her full story and you feel like at that time, look, I'm not saying subscribe to this. You know, I don't like the way you handled it. Then do it at that time. But to make the decision right now and she's not able to come back and defend herself, I feel like that's effed up. People that are they're hating Candice now because Tasha K has decided not to be her friend no more. Don't be that subscriber. Think for yourself. If you want to be still, you know, watching her stuff and entertaining her videos, entertaining her lives and stuff like that, do that. But don't stop doing it just because Tasha K has done it. Tasha K is a grown woman. Tasha K is pregnant. Tasha K needs to keep her stress level down. Tasha K is a high-risk pregnancy. Tasha K has her personal reasons as to why she is not supporting nor being friends with Candice anymore. That's her personal reasons. What are yours? You haven't really heard her side of the story. Now, I will say this. I will say this. But I'm still giving sis the benefit of the doubt. I'm still going to allow her to come and tell her side of the story. But I don't like how Candice is now painting this narrative as though she's the innocent one. And that Tasha K is like, I don't know what's wrong with her. No, sis. You know exactly what's wrong with her. Let's not do that. You know, and you come out on your video and you smiling and stuff like that. Come on now. Don't be that person, Candice. Like, don't do that. You know why she's upset. You did try to reach out to her. You know why she's not responding to you, because you did not respond to her when she reached out. Then you told her to give you some time. Then you basically told her F you. You know, all of these things happened on top of people are saying that she's getting all these lawsuits and stuff like that too. So Tasha K has a lot on her plate. Much needed break from YouTube or from social media in general. So anyway, y'all, I think I got everything down. I think I gave you pretty much what happened. I gave you kind of a timeline. I'm sorry if it was all over the place, but I'm really talking fast. I'm trying to get done with this and going about my business. Because like I said, I saw a comment and somebody was like, there are a few people wanting to know what really happened. Like what are the breakdowns? But then there was one particular person that is my subscriber, a loyal subscriber, tunes into all my videos and comments on them. And she was like, I would have preferred you give the commentary on it. Tell us what's going on. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do this. Even though I'm tight on time, let me go ahead and put this out for Karina, okay? All right, with that said, guys, go ahead, get into the comments. Let me know what you think about this situation. Don't forget to like this video if you like it. And until next time, bye.
Yeah, low key and maybe high key. I been peeped that you like.